Oyez, oyez, oyez. The United States District Court for the Southern District of Illinois is now in session. Chief Judge Nancy Rosenstengel presiding. All those having business before this court, draw near, give attention, and you shall be heard. God save these United States and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. It's a very happy day today to welcome 61 new citizens to our country. It's my honor to be presiding over this ceremony. It's the best thing that I get to do, obviously, in federal court. People don't always leave happy. So this is a day that everyone leaves happy, so I'm very pleased to be here. So first, I would like to introduce the color guard and Bob Ellison. Would everyone please rise?
Mr. Fellows? Return point. Oh. And salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Sergeant Ellison, a retired sergeant in the U.S. Air Force. We appreciate that. Everyone, you may be seated at this time. So again, I just want to welcome you. First, I want to explain why are we here at the Gateway Convention Center instead of the courthouse. We like to get off-site and hold these in the community so that more people can come and watch, and just from a logistical standpoint, it's easier parking, getting in, and everything. So we appreciate the Gateway Center hosting us today. The entire proceeding will be videotaped, and we used to send out DVDs of it, but we've come into the modern age, and it's available on our website and can be downloaded. That address is on your program. This is a special day for me to preside over this ceremony because this semester my family is hosting an exchange student from Colombia who is another teenager in my home, Carlos Mauricio, if you'll stand up and wave. So I brought him and his friend Carlos Mario, who's seated next to him. They are both freshmen in high school, and so they're getting to see this today. So welcome to Carlos and Carlos. So you can be seated. And then I have two externs here too. I want to recognize Ryan Lantry and Connor Pestovich hiding out in the back, who also get to watch this. They are law students in their second year at Washington University. So we always ask a guest speaker to come and share a few thoughts. We have the privilege of having Michelle Haid here as a law clerk who works in the district court. So I've asked her to come today and make a few remarks about her journey and her story as it relates to naturalization. Michelle?
Good morning. My name is Michelle Akanshiku Haid, and I am deeply honored to be here today. I am a mother, a wife, a lawyer, but today I stand before you as a daughter of immigrants and as a fellow naturalized citizen. We all have our individual stories of what brought us to this country, but we share this in common. We all made the conscious choice to make the United States our home. These are not easy decisions. To tear yourself away from your homeland, your culture, your family and friends, from the only things you have ever known, it's not a decision one makes lightly. But you do it because you see in this new place some hope, some opportunity for a better life. You do it because you want your children to be able to reach further than you are able to. My parents made that choice in the early 1980s. My mother and I were born in Liberia, a small West African country with deep ties to the United States. Liberia was colonized by free slaves that made their journey back to West Africa in the 1820s in a quest for freedom. My father was born in Ondo Town, Nigeria. My parents met at the College of African Wildlife Management in Moshi, Tanzania, and later immigrated to the United States in the early 1980s to escape the growing civil unrest in Liberia. My parents settled in Gainesville, Florida, a small college town in north central Florida, where my dad had been accepted as an undergraduate student. While earning his second bachelor's degree in natural resource management, my dad worked multiple full-time jobs, including a newspaper route and as an employee of a convenience store, all to provide for his family. In Liberia, my mom earned a bachelor's degree in biology from the University of Liberia. She then became Liberia's first female deputy head of wildlife and natural parks. In the United States, however, she could not find employment in her chosen field. Determined to find work, my mother, who once had her own secretary, taught herself to speed type and became an overqualified word processor. For years, my mom worked this secretarial job while raising 3 young children. She eventually went back to school to become a registered nurse and excelled in her newfound calling. My status as a child of immigrants is a great source of pride and has defined me more than any other aspect of my background. My parents made sacrifices. My parents made many sacrifices, faced adversity and discrimination, not just because of the color of their skin, but because of where they came from and how they spoke, and still they persevered. My parents taught me and my siblings the value of hard work and the importance of an education, to trust our own judgment, and to recognize that we have the power and capability to do anything we put our minds to. They showed us what courage, faith, and determination can accomplish. Each of you here today is a testament of the power of courage, faith, and determination. Each of you had to navigate a complex immigration system and pass a test that, frankly, many born here probably could not pass. What you have already accomplished by getting to this point, to this venue, to this day is remarkable. The distances you have traveled, the obstacles you have overcome, and the efforts that you have made to put roots down here should, I hope, will always be a source of pride to you and your families. I truly believe that this nation is made stronger by immigrants, by people like you. Each of you has the power to become instrumental to your communities. I encourage you to utilize your citizenship, whether through the essential act of voting, through your participation on a jury when summoned, or by simply exercising your First Amendment right to speak your mind on the topics that are important to you. In a moment, you will take the Pledge of Allegiance for the first time as American citizens. We pledge our allegiance to the banner that has served as America's guiding symbol of the principles that this great nation was founded upon. Red for valor and hardiness, blue for justice, perseverance, and vigilance, white for innocence and purity. Principles that are represented by each of you in your hard-earned and long-fought journey to become United States citizens. Principles that I hope will guide you as you begin this next chapter in your lives. I congratulate each and every one of you and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Michelle. That was wonderful, as I knew it would be. So I want to just mention today we have 61 candidates for citizenship representing 23 different countries, including Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Colombia, 2 from Colombia. I want to make sure that you meet Carlos and Carlos. We have Czech Republic, Honduras, India, Iraq, Israel, Ivory Coast, Jamaica, Jordan, Japan, Mexico, Nigeria, Nepal, Philippines, Russia, South Korea, Spain, Taiwan, Togo, and the United Kingdom. Hope I got them all. So that's very exciting to have so many countries represented. Also, our youngest candidate for citizenship today is just 21 years old. Karen from Mexico, would you stand? There she is. So I'm sorry to call you out, but our youngest. And then even more exciting, our oldest candidate for citizenship today is 86 years old. I'm telling your secret wherever you are. From Pratima Roy from India. There she is. So congratulations. How amazing at 86 to go through this process. So that's very exciting. So at this time, I want to recognize Steve Wienhoff, who is the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Illinois.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. My name is Steve Wienhoff. I'm the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Illinois, and it is my sincere pleasure to be here today to participate in this ceremony for naturalization. On behalf of the Department of Homeland Security and the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, I'm pleased to present to the court these 61 candidates for naturalization from 23 different countries, whose applications have been approved by the Attorney General of the United States. Your Honor, at this time, I move the court and respectfully request that the court administer the oath of allegiance to these candidates for naturalization.
Mr. Wienhoff, has it been shown to the satisfaction of the Department of Justice that these applicants have resided in the United States during the period required by the acts of Congress, and that during all of these periods they have been and still are persons of good moral character, attached to the principles of the Constitution of the United States, and disposed to the good order and happiness of the United States?
Your Honor, on behalf of the Department of Justice, I am authorized to say that the showing has been made.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to take the oath of allegiance to the United States. This oath has 2 parts. In the first part, you will absolutely and entirely renounce allegiance to any foreign state or sovereignty. In the second part of the oath, you will swear to support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. These words are plain. The oath means what it says. I charge you that if any person among you has a different intention in taking the oath, you reveal it now, to the end that the petition for naturalization filed by that person may be withdrawn or dismissed. So if you would all, our 61 candidates, would please rise and raise your right hand. And if you would repeat after me, I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that I will perform work of national importance under civil direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Welcome as citizens of the United States of America. So you can be seated. Now this is, for those of us who do these ceremonies frequently, this is our favorite part, quite honestly. I'm going to just ask each of you to stand briefly and introduce yourself. Whatever you want to say, your name, where you're from, what you do for a living, anything you want to say, just so that we can get to know you a little better. So we will start with our first candidate here in the front row. We have a microphone here.
Good morning, my name is Nina Sol. I'm from Bulgaria, and I have been in the United States for 25 years and 25 days. Couldn't time it better. I do want to recognize my husband, Brent Schul, born and raised right here in O'Fallon, Illinois, and my son, Bobby, both veterans. They served in the United States Air Force, and I love you forever, guys. Thank you for family and friends. I hope that everyone enjoys it. And that's all about me.
Well, I don't know what to say, of course. So I've been here for a little over 5 years now. My name is Ndudiri Victor Onyonche. I'm here with my lovely wife. She's back there. I am an engineer, of course. That's what most Nigerians do. But I'm excited for today and to be a new American. I'm really excited about it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alison Serrata. I'm about to be 25 years old. I've been here for about 8 years, and I'm very thankful for my family for being here, for all the support, and congratulations for y'all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lauren Tamarato, and I'm from South Korea, and there's my husband right there. And I want to thank him for all the process that he went through with me, and he's the DOE civilian serving the country. I'm very thankful for that. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dipti Patel, and I've been here from India for 40 years, so it was time to get my citizenship. So I'm here with my husband, and I have 2 kids. We've lived in Illinois for the past 10 years and love it. So it's a great process. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nina. I just want to say thank you for my family, wonderful husband and children.
I'm the emotional one, so I apologize already. My name is Graham Hess, originally from England, English-Scottish border. I came over here in 1994 on a 2-semester exchange program up the road at SIU Edwardsville, and basically didn't leave. I got 3 degrees in the US. I now work for a London-based study abroad organization. I'm based out of Fairview Heights. And apart from 5 years back in the UK with that organization, I've been here for those 25 years. And I must say thank you to my husband, Hayden, for all of the support he's given me throughout this process. Thank you for the honor of today's citizenship.
My name is Mohanlal. I'm from India, and my son and my daughter were 5 years, and my age is 57 old. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Daksapate. I am from India. My 56 years old I am. Thank you.
My come from Taiwan. Me come American 41 years. Me resident citizenship. Thank you so much.
My name is Domingo. I just want to say thank you. My wife is here. Thank you.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Hannah Celia Marie Apalisa. I'm originally from the Philippines, and I would like to say thank you to my husband. He's with me right now. He's an active duty Air Force. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Rodriguez. I'm here with my fiance, my 3 girls, and my mom. I'm 27, and I've lived here my entire life.
Thank you. My name is Javier Hernandez, and I'm here with my son and my wife. 3 of us, we are now citizens today. We're very happy. We've been here for 7 years, and we want to continue. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jorge Hernandez. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico. I'm here with my dad. We've been here for about 7 years. I'm a student at St. Louis University, and I am deeply grateful for every single opportunity that the United States has given me, and I wish to serve it the same way. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Maria. I'm from Mexico, and I am proud to be American.
I am Fatima Roy, 86 years old. I used to come to USA since 1982, and then I came permanently in 1995 December. Then I became the immigrant. Then I decided that I will be the citizen of United States of America. So, and I live with my only daughter, Anuradha Roy. She is here, and our family friend that they have come to congratulate us, and they also want to enjoy the ceremony. So I am blessed and pleased to be a citizen of United States of America. That's
Hello, my name is Mary Chris Mansell. First, congratulations everyone. I'm from the Philippines, and I've been here 10 years yesterday. And I'm here with my husband and my 3 kids. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kanako Hayashi. I'm from Japan. I'm a professor in SIU School of Medicine. It was a bit hard decision to become a U.S. citizen for me because I have to give up the Japanese citizenship. But I'm very pleased to be here today. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Marcia Keller. I'm from Brazil, South America, and I'm here with my husband, Brian Keller, and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. They are my family here, along with our Southern Illinois. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you guys very much. It is a pleasure to be American. I'm very proud, and this country is a blessing. Thank you guys.
Hello, my name is Alejandra Cortez from Mexico. I'm so happy and proud to be an American citizen, and I just want to say thank you to my family and my friends to be here with me today. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. I am Mr. Celito Birtube from Philippines, together with my wife, and I am very thankful that I become a U.S. citizen. I thank you.
My name is Amit Sharma, and I'm a physician, neonatologist, the doctor who take care of the small premature babies. And right now I'm US Army Reserve, but now onwards I'll be active on active duty. Thank you so much.
Hi, hello, good morning, every one of us. I'm Epifania Redobli from Philippines. I thank God that I am decided to be a U.S. citizen with the support of my daughter and my son-in-law here. So I love to live in here because to have a better life. I love America. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Nadia Yost. I'm today American citizen, and I'm so happy. I'm from Russia. Today with me, my husband John. I'm so proud of him. He all the time support me. And I work in Russia. I'm a doctor, and I would like continue working in America in medicine hospital. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so happy to be citizen. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Christina Riley, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm truly blessed and lucky to be in this convention.
Introduce us to your special guest.
And wait, say hi. Hi. Okay. I'm great. And I just want to thank my husband over there, and congratulations, everyone.
And where are you from?
From the Philippines.
Hello, my name is Diana Brown. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. I moved here about over 5 years ago because of a work promotion. The United States has changed my life for good. I have always blessings, thanking God for everything He has given, and thanking this country, thanking all my great friends here, my co-workers, of course my family. I found my husband here in the United States, so thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Asiya Pabikian from Iraq. I'm here with my husband, my son, and living here for 3 years. Thank you so much for coming. I'm proud to be a U.S. citizen. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elvia, and I am here with my husband and my sons, and I say thank you for to be an American citizen, and I like to stay here. I'm from Mexico, and my sons grew up here, and I like to stay here with my family, and now my family is United States. Thank you.
Korea. I have been here for 15 years. I want to thank my fiance and our family. I'm probably going to cry. I'm just happy to be a citizen alongside my mom and my sister. Thank you guys. Hi, my name is Sabna. I'm from Nepal, and today I'm really happy to be a U.S. citizen. And I want to say thank you to my friends to be with me over here. And I've been here from 2014. It's almost been 5 years. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Karen. I'm from Mexico. I came here when I was 6, so I'm really happy to finally be a U.S. citizen. And I was lucky enough to go through this process along with my sister and my mom.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Hanna. I'm from Philippines, and it's an honor and pleasure to be a United States citizen. And I thank my husband for all the love and support, and my son for the encouragement. Thank you. I love you guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Tracy. I'm from Taiwan and I have been here for 10 years. I'm happy to be here and congratulations everyone.
Hi, my name is Marcela. I have been here, I'm from Colombia. I have been here for 12 years. I have been living in 7 different states in the States. And I'm very proud to become an American citizen. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hector Vasquez. I'm 23 years old. I was born in Monterrey, Mexico. Moved to Texas when I was 12 years old. Enlisted when I was 20, and then I'm currently stationed at Scott Air Force Base and going to flight school to become a pilot.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rashmi Patel. I'm from India and I live in Waterloo, Illinois with my husband and my family. I have been here 4 years old and I came with my husband. Thank you for your support and I'm proud to be become an American citizen. I'm really very happy. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Luis. I first want to thank you all for everything you did for us. It's been a great day today. And I also thank Pastor Ramon, my friend Brian, and Blake to be here for me. And I just hope everyone has a great day today as well. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dorothy from the Philippines. I'm with my family today. I'm thankful that they are here. And I am now pregnant with my second child. I am blessed and thankful for this opportunity. Thank you.
My name is Ramesh Kumar Patel. I am happy to be a citizen.
Good morning, my name is Natalia Montaño. I'm from Cartagena, Colombia. I've been in the United States for 9 years. I came as a student to Southern Illinois University. I did a master's there, and now I work as an environmental engineer for the Department of Natural Resources. So I'm very grateful for all of the opportunities that I have found in the United States. And also I want to thank my husband, I'm here with him, Fred, for all of his support since day one that we met. And congratulations to all of us, because like Michelle said, it's a hard decision and it's a hard process to go through. So I'm very happy this day finally came. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Dorado. I am from Mexico and I'm happy to become a citizen.
My name is Olga Falmir from Canada and Russia, and I'm so delighted to be here. I'm here with my husband Matt and with Martin and Hope right over there. I've lived in Southern Illinois for 17 years, and I'm so blessed.
Good morning. My name is Maria Anzuela, and I've been here since I was 4. The last out of 5 to become a U.S. citizen. I have my parents here with me, and I'm very thankful to them because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you and congratulations to everybody. I'm proud to become a U.S. citizen.
Hello, my name is LJ Alarcon, and I'm originally from the Philippines, and I've been here around 8 years, and I just want to say I'm so blessed and honored to be a United States US citizen.
Hello, my name is Yvette Wiley. I would like to thank my husband Andrew and my 2 kids and my brothers and sisters for being here with me. And I'm from Mexico, and I've been here for 27 years now, and I'm proud of becoming a United States citizen.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Fida Jalarisa. I'm originally from Jerusalem, Israel. I'm here today with my husband and 2 boys, Maroon and Elias. Thank you so much for your support, and congratulations to everybody today. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Marta. I'm from Mexico. My 2 daughters are here and my grandkids. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, my name is Rekha from India. My age is 57, and I'm 19 years here, and my son and my husband here. And I'm all the supporting my son. Thank you, my son.
Good morning, I'm Marquita. I'm from the Czech Republic. I've been here for 6 years. I have a wonderful husband. I'm a mother of 3, and I'm very thankful that my husband's family came to support me, and I am very happy to be here. And thank you.
Good morning, my name is Xavier, and I'm coming from Spain. I'm 35 years old, and I've been here in the United States since 2012, like about 7 years. I'm also battling cancer, and I'm almost like done with the treatment, so that's a good thing. And I came here today with Danny, my husband. So thank you everybody for the welcoming that you gave us, and congratulations to everyone.
Hi, good morning. I'm Josefina de Rosario from Philippines. I'm proud to be a citizen. And thank you for my family. My sister-in-law, you met my nails yesterday. Thank you. I'm a creative. My brother, sister, my son, my husband. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Amir El-Hajjat. I'm from Jordan. I had the pleasure to work with the U.S. Marines and Army in Iraq as interpreter, and now I'm a truck driver. And I'm so glad to have this opportunity to become a citizen. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Gigi Champagne. I've been here 5 years. I'm from the Philippines. Thank you for my husband and my sister-in-law. I'll be happy for an American citizen. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Peter Midgley. I'm originally from England and the United Kingdom, and I'm truly humbled to be here, especially in front of all of you guys who've gone through the citizenship process. It's truly humbling to be in front of you with all of your different journeys that you've been through to get to this point. So I just am so grateful to my wife and my kids, and especially to my wife's parents, Ron and Julie, who've been so supportive over the years since arriving in 2010. So thank you and enjoy your day.
And great job.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Eloise McFarlane. I'm from Jamaica. I'm here about 15 years now, and I'm proud to be American citizen, and also I'm proud to tell the judges, thanks to the judges and all the immigrations too. If it wasn't the judges and all the immigration, we wouldn't be here today if they did say no. And thanks to all the American citizens that welcome us here. I'm very proud to be an American, and we should cherish America.
Hi, my name is Estrella Wansi. I am from the Philippines and I've been here for 25 years, and thanks to my daughter and my husband, and I am proud to be a U.S. citizen.
Good morning, everybody. I want to say thank you for everybody come today because it's a special day for me. I'm in the National Guard. I served this country since 2017, but I wasn't a citizen. And it was kind of stress because when we go to a drill, everybody is citizen, but when it's my kid, I'm like, I'm not yet. And people say, why? And it was a long process, and I'm really, really happy today to be here. And I want to say thank you for this country giving me everything that I want to. And I do not have a family here, but this country supports me. So I want to say thank you for all people living in this country. And I want to thank you to my friends come today to support me, Alexander and his sister. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sister. So I'm so happy today, and I want to say congratulations for everybody who become citizen today. And I'm proud to be a U.S. citizen. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, we have another candidate here who we have our interpreter for, so I invite her to say something.
Hello, my name is Adelia Soto. I am from Honduras. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of being here today. And I want to thank my family and friends that have been here with me and supported me through everything. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all.
So thank you, everyone. You see why that's our favorite part, because we get to know a little bit about you. It's remarkable, those who are already serving the United States. And I just encourage all of you now as new citizens to take advantage of those rights that you have. The right to vote, that's where you have your voice. Get out and vote. Hold public office, get involved in a community, be active, as she just said. So, that's the way you can have a voice, and it's important that we all get out and support our communities, and it's really impressive to see so many different backgrounds and different types of people who all want to become a citizen. So congratulations to you all. Now I'm going to now introduce again Bob Ellison for a musical selection. I'm sorry. How did that happen? Okay, I'm sorry, one more.
Hi everybody, my name is Akobi Wilson. I'm from Togo. I'm very happy here today to become a American citizen. Thank you for my husband and my kid. Thank you.
Congratulations. And that's another thing. I want to thank all the family. You hear everyone talk about the support. I know it's a long, complicated process. I've had friends go through it. And, as with everything in life, we can't do it with others. So thank you to all of the friends and family who have supported our new citizens through the journey. And now I will introduce Bob Ellison for a musical selection.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Meg Roberti, who is our clerk of court. She's a lawyer who assists me day-to-day operations of the court. Her title is clerk. She's essentially the chief executive officer of the court and serves as counsel to me on many issues that arise. So Meg is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So please rise to take the Pledge of Allegiance as your first time as American citizens.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Meg. Okay, so that concludes our formal program. I just want to recognize a few people. Obviously, a lot goes into a ceremony like this. And I want to make sure that everyone who is part of it is recognized. You just met Meg. You've met Steve Wienhoff, the U.S. Attorney. We have 2 Deputy United States Marshals here today assisting us. Keith Lorson is over there in the corner. And Tyson Imming, there he is in the back. So, oh, you can be seated. Yeah, go ahead and be seated. I'm sorry. So they are here to provide security, and they do that on a daily basis in the courthouse. We are honored to have here from Senator Richard Durbin's staff, Stacey Barton Hackman, it's here in the front row, and from Senator Tammy Duckworth's staff, Robin Cromer. Where's Robin? Okay. Katie Roberts is our interpreter, so thank you for providing services today. And then, of course, we certainly couldn't do this without the United States Citizenship and Immigration staff. Brenda DeJarnette, I hope I didn't mess that up. Eugenia House and Betty Rose, so thank you to all of them. They really do all the paperwork and put the effort into the day. We thank the Color Guard, Collinsville VFW Post 5691 for presenting the colors today. Bob Ellison, as I said, a sergeant from the U.S. Air Force who beautifully sang songs for us. We're blessed we had him and no one asked me to sing, so that was wonderful. My courtroom deputy, Dina Brinkley, who you met, she gets me where I need to be every day. Molly Clayton, my court reporter. Katina Simpson from the clerk's office. She's the one running around who's truly done all of the legwork to make this day happen. And we are blessed today to have her son Donovan with us, Donovan, stand up. So Donovan is getting to chat with Carlos Mario and Carlos Mauricio. Poor Donovan had the day off school and Mom didn't let him sleep in. He got to come watch the ceremony. So welcome, Donovan. And thank you, Katina. And also Kathy Scheibel from the clerk's office is in the back who helped Katina put everything together. We have several chapters of the Daughters of the American Revolution who always come to these ceremonies, and we always appreciate having them here. We have the Cahokia Mound chapter, if you will stand. There we go, all over. And then the Isaac Hull chapter. Welcome. The Belleville chapter. There we are. The Looking Glass Prairie chapter. Welcome. Whiteside Station chapter. And the Mount Carmel chapter. So welcome to all of the Daughters of the American Revolution. And finally, I want to recognize Rich Donner from Mudge Legal Video. He has been recording the entire ceremony for us. And again, it will be available on the court's website. The link to that is located on the program, so you can view it, you can share it with friends and family, or you can download it if you want to keep a copy. And with that, I'll introduce Amy again to close the court.
There being nothing further before this honorable court is adjourned.